I'm learning how to do this YouTube streaming thing, slowly but surely. And this time we have a chat on the screen. Well, I didn't know if this was gonna work, but it works. It looks like. Alright, so now, what can we do? How do I stream URL? No. Delete that. What's my URL to this so I can post it in Discord? I just gotta figure that out, and then I'll see what's going on. How do I make it so people can come in from my Discord? Hi, everyone. What's my link? What's my link? This is why everyone streams on Twitch, because this shit is too confusing, you know? Share? Video link. Oh, here we go. Let me try that. God damn, what the fuck? Don't make me end this stream right now, bishy. Thank you for the super chat, or whatever the hell it's called here. Thanks for the excellent content. Cheers from Vancouver, Canada. Best of luck with the channel. The Star Trek content drew you in. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Hi, everyone. I don't know what I'm doing. I just felt like doing something. So here we are. I figured we could just all talk. Hi, Clamp. Hello. I'll say hi to everybody here right now. And then as more people come in, it will be impossible for me to say hi to everybody, probably. Mr. DSN and Robert, what's up? Nimpans. Daniel. Welcome. Ben. Texas T1. Terminator Juice, TK Yang. A-Rockman. Mac Jack. And Kai. Okay. Well, how are you guys doing tonight? I was just playing some Grand Theft Auto 4 DLC. I still have my controller here in my lap. I don't need that right now. Recording that, and I was like, well, I have all my face on. A little bit, anyways. So what can I do? Say hi. Hello, Jermaine. What's up? How's everything going? Pretty good. Pretty good. Hi, Max. This is my second ever stream to YouTube. Hi, Nadim. Good to see you again. I know you were here last time. Hey, Erwin. How the hell am I? I'm here. I'm here, and I'm good. Thank you, Ben. I'm no bishy, but I also appreciate you embarking on the OG trek with us. I'm enjoying it so much. Hey, Piloto. And what's up, UC? Yeah. Today, well, I just edited the next 2 Star Trek reactions for the channel, and I have to edit reaction for Avatar, but I don't know if I'll have time to do that tonight. But I have 7 days off work coming up starting Wednesday. I have to go back to work tomorrow and Tuesday, but then I'll have some days off of work, my day job, which sucks, starting Wednesday, and I hope to get a lot of stuff going. Super chat. Okay, I'm learning the lingo. We're learning the lingo. Don't burn myself out. You know, it's really hard to, well, I mean, I want to say that it's kind of difficult to burn yourself out doing something that you enjoy so much, but I'm going to try to be careful. I mean, I tell myself I'm going to try to be careful, but am I really going to? I don't know. Hi, Zanzibar. Thank you for the other super chat. Okay, you guys need to stop because this feels weird. I don't know. I get like subs, which on Twitch is like it's like memberships on YouTube. They call it subscriptions over there. And I mean, I get that all the time, but I don't know why I feel weird now. This is like a new territory for me. It's like, what are you guys doing? But thank you, Zanzibar. You've been really enjoying the gaming streams on Twitch and the reactions, especially Avatar. You'll recommend the Darksiders series of games. For the story and lore, you might even just watch the cutscenes on YouTube. Actually, Zanzibar, I have played all of the Darksiders games except for the mobile one. Or the... Is it mobile? The one that came out the most recently, which is like a... I guess it's mobile. I don't know. It's like a top-down kind of game. I haven't played that one. Genesis? But I played the other ones. I played those before I started editing my videos for my gaming YouTube channel, so I can't link you to those, but I did play them and they were a lot of fun. Hey, Scorp Trio. Looking forward to more Star Trek reactions. Well, I can tell you guys which episodes I've watched. Last weekend, I watched Where No Man Has Gone Before, as well as the Corbomite maneuver. And yeah, I watched those last weekend. And they were really good. But I won't spoil too much about what I thought about them. But basically, they're coming. They coming. And I'm excited to share them with you. I will say that I enjoyed both of them more than The Man Trap. I think they were great. John, thank you for the $20 super chat. TOS is great. TNG is great, but Deep Space Nine is the best. Those 3 are the ones that seem to be the ones that people are most passionate about. Which are, yeah. Aside from the original series, The Next Generation and Deep Space Nine. But yeah, I don't see any... Oh Lord, they coming. Yeah, they are. I don't see any reason to stop after the original series. As long as you guys are still interested in it, then of course I'm interested. So as long as you guys are interested. Hey, I have a random ass question. Guys. I am finishing up reading Dune. And I've been getting a bunch of book recommendations and books that been wanting to read ever since starting this channel, as well as recently I played a game called Xenogears, which has a lot of, what's the word? It takes a lot from different novels, and I want to read some of those too. And I just had probably it's a stupid idea, but I was wondering if anybody would be interested. I don't even know if this is something that's allowed on YouTube, but I want to read more books. I used to read all the time when I was in middle school. The book fair was like my favorite thing. And we can go over like some of the books that I have back here if you guys are interested at any point in time. Do I have time to read books? I mean, not really, Alex. Barely. Barely. But if I were to read like the final chapter and record it, is this weird? Okay, just hear me out. Read the final like chapter of whatever book I'm finishing, and then record it, and then kind of like talk about my view of the book in all, like overall, and just like, I don't know, probably just put it on Patreon. I don't know if that would be something that I would want to put like publicly on the channel. Maybe try it out, but I don't know. Is that allowed though? Am I allowed to like read? Am I allowed to read something? I don't know. Kind of scary. But I'm almost done with Dune. And I'm also in the middle of reading the third novel of the Han Solo trilogy. I've been kind of working on those two for like a couple years. I just barely stopped to read anymore. Even reactions are in the gray area. Yeah, they totally are. But yeah, Bunny Book Club. I don't know. It's something I was thinking about. And I'm not the best person. I'm not the best like reader out loud, but I'm not the worst either. So of course I can read. Really? Are you sure? Because like I'm basically just reading verbatim. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. But start in public domain. Well, the books that I want to read aren't really in public domain. Anyways, let's talk about other stuff. It's just something that I wanted to throw out in the universe. Yeah, I've never heard of anybody reading books, so maybe it's just like a no-go. Maybe it's like you don't even go there. I don't know. Somebody did a Dune book club. Okay. All right. Questions. Have I watched any of The Next Generation? The Next Generation is the show that was always on. Like when it was always, my dad was always watching it. So, I mean, I've kind of watched it, but I don't really remember specific things. The only thing I remember specifically is the movie The First Contact, which I've seen at least twice. Hey Jewel, loved your reaction to Roy's death in Blade Runner. Oh shit, that's a spoiler. Oh gosh. Loved your reaction to Blade Runner. At least you're not alone. Considering AI respectfully. I can't believe I read that out loud. Well, oops. Just forget about that if you haven't watched that movie. But I appreciate that. Thank you. I think that's my new favorite movie. I think Blade Runner is my new favorite movie. Yeah. Hello, John. As a writer, you'd be happy for me to read some stuff, especially if it was yours. 2 of your short stories, the proceeds go to local cancer patients. Very nice. Hello, Dennis. How are you doing? Texas, what drew me to Star Wars? Basically just the exposure I had to it since my dad was a fan, you know, and just kind of being exposed to it being on the television screen when I was growing up, even if I didn't really sit down and watch like episodes that often, probably. So that's, I mean, and also just I love sci-fi in general, so there's that too. The first 2 seasons have a bunch of bad episodes I can skip of The Next Generation. Well, I won't worry about that until I get there. I already have my hands full with the original series. Hi, Ratmus. How's it going? Hello, Matt. You don't think spoilers apply? Well, I am I'm very like spoiler averse. I'm the kind of person that if I'm gonna be playing a game on my channel, or if I'm gonna be watching something for the first time, I want to know as little as possible, because otherwise my reaction isn't gonna be genuine. Like it would be better. Would be better if I don't know anything. So yeah. I keep forgetting to, but in one of my intros for the Star Trek videos, I need to ask people to like not talk about future episodes. I know it's hard, but people are very excited about it, but I don't want to know anything. I've already heard some stuff that I wish I hadn't. Hey, the doctor. Aloha. Have I watched Blade Runner International version? It has a narration by Deckard. Oh, the original theater version. I've seen some clips, but I haven't watched it, no. I've seen a little bit of the narration. Can't say I'm exactly a fan of it, but... Have I watched the original Battlestar Galactica? Nope. Can I say if I have a favorite OG Trek character so far? I don't know who my dad's favorite OG character was. He never talked about the original series with me, so I have no idea. But I did mention in one of the episodes that you guys are going to see coming up, I think the Corbomite maneuver. I have an early favorite character, but I think you guys should guess who it is. Who is my current, after watching like a handful of episodes and Wrath of Khan, who do you guys think is my favorite character so far? Erwin, thank you for that $20. Do you do live watch-alongs to movies? I do on my Patreon. The Wrath of Khan was a live watch-along. So was, I think, both the Aliens. We do every month. We do a new movie. We still need to do one this month. I'm sorry that I can't read everybody's comment or question that's coming in, but if you have a question that I skip over, then feel free to repost it. Okay, somebody has got it. Ben, yes. So far, I really like Leonard Bones McCoy. He cracks me up. I really enjoy, really enjoy him so far. I'm a doctor, not a YouTuber. Oh, man. But all other good guesses too. Kirk and Spock definitely are great characters. Uhura, I haven't seen her do too much yet, so can't really say. She hasn't played a very big role in what I've seen so far. There's only one logical favorite character. Hey, the man from Vulcan. I like Spock too. You highly suggest Escape from New York and The Thing. Well, I do have The Thing written down on my list. I don't know about Escape from New York, though. I don't know if I've heard of that. Hey, DP Fitness, what's my shoe size? Should I answer that? I don't know. This seems kind of weird. But it's 7. I mean, I have kind of normal sized feet. True Detective Season 1. Oh, I'm definitely not going to be getting into any new television series for a long while. I think right now doing 2 television series plus movies whenever I can is quite enough. So I'm not even thinking about adding on a new television show right now. But I know there's a lot out there. Spock's character always spoke to you. You could elaborate, but you can't because of spoilers. I appreciate no spoilers. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely be, I mean, if I ever finish the original series, it's gonna be a long time because there's a lot of stuff to do and then movies. But I definitely want to do the next generation. I just need to figure out if I want to do the animated series or how I want to do with that. Hey, Mark Plot, how you? John, I don't think I've heard of that. Actually, maybe someone did tell me in the comments about that. I'm wearing clown shoes. Dark Star. I have a huge list of movies to watch. I have a lot. Planet of the Apes. I'm definitely like interested in Planet of the Apes. A fan series, Star Trek Continues. Hello, Matt. I need to do 15 episodes a week. Damn, I wish I could. I wish I could, but to edit one of these reactions of Star Trek episode is like 4 or 5 hours of editing, plus the hour it takes to record it. So I don't think it's physically possible. Hello, Michael. Do I have the movie 2001: A Space Odyssey on my list? That is very high on my list. There are a couple movies. There are like 3 movies that either I have seen before or never seen that even before I started doing these reactions, I was like, I want to watch that or I want to rewatch that. One was Blade Runner, one that I had never seen before, but I always thought I need to check that out. And I'm so glad I did. And then the second one is 2001: A Space Odyssey. I saw it when I was a kid, but I don't remember anything. I just remember, the only thing I remember is there are monkeys, there's an obelisk. The AI is not nice and says, I can't do that, Hal, or something like that. And then towards the end, there's like this weird like scene where there's like colors going everywhere and you're like going through like a tunnel of something. And when I was a kid, it freaked me the fuck out. That's all I know. So I've always wanted to rewatch 2001: A Space Odyssey. And the third movie I watched a little bit older, but I really think I could rewatch it and have kind of a pretty good reaction to it because I don't remember it too well. But the other one is Apocalypse Now. I want to rewatch that one as well. Was I high when I first watched 2001? I was like 7 years old. I hope I wasn't high. Favorite Avatar character? Zuko. My little black book is filled till 2025. It probably is. Totally is. Hi, Alien. Thank you. Dark Star is where Alien came from. Hey, Soul Blazer. You're playing Nier? Good. Get back to playing it. There's a sequel to 2001: A Space Odyssey? Really? Chris, you didn't like Blade Runner very much personally? How do you ban people on YouTube? Remove... No, that's remove comment. Hide you... I'm just kidding. How dare you not like Blade Runner very much? No, that's perfectly fine. I personally loved it, but... That's perfectly fine. My reaction to Blade Runner was the best you've seen so far. I got a lot of comments, not to toot my own horn, but a lot of people said that. And that I had a good understanding of the movie by the end of it. But one person pissed me off because they left a comment, right? And they were like, you keep yakking about things that aren't related to the movie, and you kept asking why the replicants came to Earth when they gave you the answer, but you didn't hear it because you were talking. And I don't think that that's true. And they were like, I'm not gonna watch this anymore because clearly, like, you don't care or whatever, and you don't understand. And I'm just like, but, like, first of all, what? I don't think they ever expressly said exactly the reason they were there until they got to Tyrell. I mean, there were hints, but they never said outright. Like, they were asking about longevity, of course, and blah, blah, blah. But until he came out and just asked him, I don't think they really said it. And I don't think I don't know. I was just mad because I don't know. Like, watch the whole thing before you judge, please. But it's fine. People they don't have time to watch. If they feel like they're not gonna like it, then maybe they're just not gonna like it. Okay, wow. Let me see. Where is this chat gone? Oh, well, there's too many people chatting. Ghost in the Shell? I've seen the Ghost in the Shell. I've seen the Ghost in the Shell. I don't even know what I was yakking about. I know I was comparing the movie to The Fifth Element, but I think that still is reacting to the movie itself. I don't think I was talking about things unrelated about the movie. Anyways, sometimes, you know, you just read a comment and it just is nonsensical. I mean, I try not to talk too much because I have gotten a lot of people that are like, you talk too much. And I'm like, well, I have to talk sometimes. Like, I don't know. I think that's the point, right? Anyways. Hello, Jay. Hello, everybody. Am I like that rabbit from Monty Python and the Holy Grail? What is this music track? Oh, I don't know. It's a random playlist. 80s synthwave music that I just found on YouTube. It's not too loud, right? Thoughts on spaghetti? I like spaghetti. Spaghetti is good. Next question. May you switch to my live stream on Twitch? I'm not currently streaming on Twitch. Get ready for Terrible People Online. I'm seeing it. I'm definitely seeing it. Blazing Saddles. Oh, I've seen Blazing Saddles before, actually. Well, Soul Blazer, I knew I have some days coming up, so I have some time. So I knew I wanted to do a stream here in the next week or so. Have I seen Babylon 5? Nope. Have I seen The Sandman? Nope. I've seen Ghost in the Shell. I might be able to do a reaction to that one though, because when I watched it the first time, I felt like I really didn't understand. So maybe if I watch it again, I would be able to understand. What about fettuccine? What about bucatini? What about rigatoni? I am an equal opportunity pasta lover. Pasta is good, but I really like ravioli, but it's really hard to get good ravioli at a restaurant, I find. Sadly, it's usually burnt or something. Am I doing Alien 3? No, probably not. Probably not. Mad Max. I like post-apocalyptic stuff. I've seen one of the Mad Max movies, but not the older ones. I look 19? God damn. Penny's here? Where's Penny? Hi, Penny. How you doing? Am I on a plant-based diet? Nope. My diet is not great. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. It's not the best. Thank you, Piloto. What's my favorite show of all time? I don't fucking know. If I thought about that question, a million other questions would pop up. I have not seen Ninja Scroll. What's my favorite genre of movies? Oh gosh, I don't know. That's tough. Ben, thank you for the $10. Be yourself and your audience will find you and stick with you. Ignore people who are looking for something they want and expect. Agreed. Agreed. Hey, Fatty McButterpants. Am I interested in suggestions for films of the wuxia genre the series is inspired by? I mean, I'm interested in any and all suggestions. I just kind of like the titles that I hear over and over are the ones that are kind of like at the top of my brain. A lot of people, not so much anymore, but a lot of people were recommending Predator and Alien vs. Predator, because at that time the only movies that I had put on the channel was Alien and Aliens. So that's kind of been one that I've been looking at. But then I also got a bunch of, after doing Terminator and Terminator 2, I got a bunch of suggestions for more Arnold movies. And a lot of, and even like RoboCop is Arnold. And then when I did Blade Runner, a lot of people were saying there's like a set of 3 movies to watch, which was RoboCop something and then Starship Troopers or something. I don't know, but those 3 and Dark something. Fuck, I forgot. But that one also I'm very interested in. Dark Dark something. Sorry guys, I got nothing else there for that. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, Dark City. Dark City. That's the one. Be careful doing Japanese anime. Strike City. I know! I had so much issues when I was doing Spy Family. I had to do all kinds of weird stuff to not get the copyrights. And, yeah. Hi, Alexander. Tortellini's good. All pasta's good. How far into Avatar am I now? I've watched 4 episodes of the 3rd season. Clone Wars and Rebels. I actually have not watched. I watched some of Rebels, but not a lot of it. Waterworld? Please do Alien 3? Will I be streaming Starfield? Starfield. For Starfield, I'm gonna wait and see like what people think about it. That might be one that I might want to wait to do. I don't know, but I mean, eventually I would want to play it. I just don't know if I'll do it right away or not. Twilight Zone? Twilight Zone is one I could do, but probably not ever. Do you guys think I'll ever get through the Star Trek series before I die? Reacting to? I wouldn't start anything like Twilight Zone or any other sci-fi show probably until I'm through with all the Star Trek stuff, which is probably never gonna happen. Soylent Green. Soylent Green is one of the movies that, or books that I want to watch/read, especially after playing a game called Xenogears that I just finished recently, and they definitely had some similar themes that they took from that story. They have something literally in the game called the Soylent System. Battlestar Galactica. Hey Robert, last time you complimented my looks, was that okay? That's fine. Thank you. No, that's fine. Part of my Patreon is all about that kind of stuff anyways, so as long as you know, you don't go overboard with it. Who is my favorite Star Wars character and why is it Han Solo? Yes. My favorite movies overall? Oh my god. There's too many fucking questions. I accidentally scrolled down and I lost my place where I was reading the chat. Whoopsie. Hi, Cleon. Loving the Star Trek? Good. I'm glad. I'm happy. You rarely eat vegetables, John? I have been trying to eat more vegetables. I try to eat vegetables every day. My go-to right now is carrots. I just snack on a carrot, and that's my veggies for the day. Thank you, Chris. What's the view outside my window? Houses, trees, my backyard, garages of my neighbors. Dark City. Yeah. Twin Peaks? Oh, I've seen Twin Peaks. I haven't seen it all the way. How many seasons was the original Twin Peaks? Not counting like the new one. Was it 3? I was in the final season and I kind of ran out of steam on that one. The Running Man? Oh, The Running Man has been requested a lot. It's on my list. What does message retracted mean? Like you type something and then you delete it? RoboCop is not Arnie. Shit, it's not? Well, I must be getting it mixed up with something else. The Black Hole. I got one of those. Twilight Zone and Outer Limits. My parents used to watch the Twilight Zone. I don't really remember. I don't think I really paid attention to it, but I remember like the little theme that goes along with it. RoboCop, Total Recall, Starship Troopers. Yeah, I gotta do those. Well, what is the Arnie movie that people were... Doesn't Arnold do a Robo something movie? Or maybe people were requesting RoboCop when I did Terminator, but they weren't requesting it because it was Arnie. Maybe I just assumed that it was. You met William Shatner, Matt? When? How long ago? Did I ever see the Star Trek movie with Chris Pine, Zachary Quinto, and Zoe I don't know how to say people's names. And that chick? Yeah, I did, but I don't really remember it. It was okay. I saw it in theaters when it came out. I don't really remember what it was about. I don't remember anything about it. Halloween, The Exorcist? I haven't seen those. Buckaroo Banzai. Don't do any Studio Ghibli or Ghibli. Is that like copyright strike central? Like, is that like they'll fucking remove your channel? I've heard of people getting their channels like flat out just nuked. And I think maybe Studio Ghibli is one of the things that might happen. That's scary. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I think I saw that when I was a kid. What is that, the movie where at the end they're like communicating with the aliens with like sounds, like notes, and like there's like it lights up? I vaguely remember. Is that Close Encounters of the Third Kind? I remember that scene from whatever movie that was because I thought it was really cool when I was a kid, but I don't remember anything else. Am I interested in other genres? My issue is that I'm interested in literally anything. The Matrix? I've seen The Matrix. I've seen The Matrix a few times. I grew up with The Matrix. Do I have any cats? I have one cat. Oh. BRB! All right, Mochi has been summoned. This is Mochi. He's half Maine Coon, so he's very big. I know I look like a very small person compared to him, and I am a little bit tiny, 5'3", but mostly he's just a huge cat because he's half Maine Coon. Brooklyn, thank you for the $5 super chat. What are famous sci-fi movies I've already watched? God. I don't know. Mochi, wait, please. Be nice for the YouTube people. Just hang out with me for like 2 seconds. He snuck into the closet, which he's not supposed to, and I think he's been stuck in there for a few hours, so he might have to go to the bathroom. Usually he'll hang out with me for as long as I pet him. Do you need to like get food or water or go potty, Mochi? Anyways, that's a quick hello. I'll let him go do whatever he needs to do. You know you're not supposed to go in that closet, Mochi. This is your own fault. This is your own fault. Alright, say bye. Next time he'll hang out for longer. Name a few of my favorite movies. Oh, okay. The original Star Wars trilogy. Very recently, Blade Runner. The Neverending Story. It's one of my favorites. Ed Wood. Fucking love that movie. Have you guys seen Ed Wood? I love that movie. That is the most hilarious movie I've ever seen. I love it. Oh, I mentioned a lot when we were watching like some James Cameron movies that I love The Abyss. As far as animated stuff goes, I love Studio Ghibli's Princess Mononoke. Akira is a really good animated movie. Also, The Last Unicorn. Not very popular, but another like maybe 80s. I don't know when it came out. To name a few. Do I play mobile games? Nah. Famous sci-fi movies I've already watched. How about you name some and then I'll tell you if I've seen them or not. I mean Star Wars, but apparently Star Wars isn't sci-fi, it's science fantasy. The Matrix I've seen. I don't know. Well, I do horror films in October. I didn't think about it, but I might. I'll have some trouble when I hit Star Trek Season 3. I'm pretty resilient. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I've seen it before, but I'd love to rewatch it. Black Mirror. I've seen some Black Mirror episodes, like the first season, and it's crazy, and I love it, but I didn't have anyone to watch it with, so I stopped watching it. Have I seen Galaxy Quest? I saw it when I was a kid, but I think probably everything went over my head, so once I watch more Star Trek, I definitely want to watch Galaxy Quest again. Am I planning to do all the Trek shows? All the ones that you guys want me to watch. Looks like I got drowned in recommendations. Yep, I do. I do. I wish I could do them all, like right now. But I can't. Princess Bride? Oh, I've seen that. I love The Princess Bride. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Ed Wood. Yes, you love Ed Wood. Ed Wood has been a long time. It's been a long time. You should rewatch it. The Forbidden Planet. Oh, that's on my list. That's on my list. A lot of the Trekkies recommended Forbidden Planet. Plaid 9 from Outer Space. Ed Wood is great. Yes, it is. You just watched Ed Wood for the first time this year. Brilliant. Yes. Yes. I love it. Have I seen The Burbs? Nope. How did you convince all your friends to get baptized just so you could make a monster movie? I rewatched that recently, and one of the lines that I have forgotten about, I watched it recently with a friend, like a few months ago, Ed Wood, for the first time in a long time. And when the girl is asking which dress color is better, and she's like, is it the red one or the blue one or whatever? And the guy says he's colorblind, but he likes the dark gray one or something like that. And it's hilarious because the film is in black and white. It's perfection. Because we are actually seeing a light gray and a dark gray like dress. It's perfect. I could go on and on about that movie. Lord of the Rings. I've seen Lord of the Rings. Maybe there should be a vote for older sci-fi, comedy, and cult movies. I do a voting system on my Patreon, actually. We do vote. I have it set up so that people can vote for what we do for movie night, and whatever movie we watch together on movie night becomes a reaction that we can watch and I can edit later. Train to Busan is the most recent one at the top of the list, I think. You recommend Legend? I think that's on my list. Logan's Run, I think that's on my list. Independence Day, I grew up with that movie. Absolutely love it. Silent Running, never heard of it. Have I seen 2001 when I was very young and I don't remember it very well at all? How far back am I on chat? I can't even tell. Titan AE, that sounds familiar. Howard the Duck? I saw Howard the Duck when I was a kid. And then when I rewatched some of the scenes as an adult, I was like, why did my parents let me watch this degenerate film? But I didn't understand it when I was little. Have I watched Dune? Nope. I have never watched Dune. I'm currently almost done with reading Dune. Silent Hill? Nope. Never played or seen the movie. Hey, Jimmy Tango. Love that I'm watching Star Trek, but have I seen The Expanse? Nope. After I'm done with Star Trek, you guys can suggest. Call of Cthulhu? I didn't know there was a movie. Have I seen Plan 9 yet? I haven't actually seen the original Plan 9 from Outer Space. No. Dang it, I hate this. I keep trying to scroll down a little bit and then it scrolls to the bottom and then I lost my place. Do I have any favorite YouTube reactors? I don't watch react content. Edward is a masterpiece and you love The Last Unicorn. Alien, we are now best friends. I don't watch YouTube reactors, so I hope I'm doing this right, honestly. I don't have any favorite YouTube reactors, no. Have I seen Spaceballs? I did, but I didn't really care for it. I think a lot of the references went over my head when I watched it. So maybe if I rewatch it again after watching some of the movies that it references, then I will be able to understand it more. You recommend Stardust? I can't write down all these recommendations right now. Transformers 1986? That's the year I was born. Any movie that came out in 1986 is awesome. You don't mind at all when reactors rewatch movies when they admit it? There's a couple movies that I've rewatched. So Alien and Terminator 2. But going into those series, I knew that I had seen something when I was a kid, but I didn't know if it was like the first movie or the second movie or what. And yeah, I didn't really remember the movies too well. So it was like, I remembered some things, but mostly no. But I would always say if I watched it or if I was unsure if I watched it before. Do I really have a face like a horse? How about watching Mars Attacks? The Addams Family? Tron? Ooh, Tron. I want to watch Tron. Brooklyn, thank you for the $10. My cat is so cute. Avoid dry food. It gets them overweight and shortens their life. Wait, are you calling Mochi fat? He's a little overweight. I know. I know. Avoid dry food? I thought that was better. Alright, I'll tell Husbando and that we need to switch Mochi to wet food and he'll be like, okay. Dude, Husbando treats Mochi better than he treats me. He's like, only filtered water, only the best food. Just, he cooks for the damn cat. Hello, Matt. Thank you. Glad you're enjoying. I'm way behind in chat. I'm trying. I'm almost there, I think. I don't know. Who framed Roger Rabbit? I like that movie, but it creeped me out when I was a kid. Candyman, War of the Worlds. Damn. It looks like I'm almost scrolled down, but then I keep... bleh. You believe I'm Newt from Aliens? Dude, she's a badass, so I'll take it. You don't think any 1980s movie is truly bad? Even if they are bad, they're still entertaining. There's something about movies from the 80s that just, I don't know. I just love it. Did I like Aliens better than the original? I would say I like Alien better than Aliens. Although Aliens, of course, is like really, really, really good. And I really enjoyed a lot of aspects about it, especially the end. As far as the Terminator movies, it's hard to say which one I like better because I like them both for such different reasons. When was I born? 1986. Hey, I think I'm kind of caught up. I don't know, I scrolled down and I'm here at the bottom. All other comments I missed, be damned. I watched The Last Starfighter recently with one of my patrons. I loved it. It was a movie that I watched when I was a kid, but I didn't really remember anything about it. Just knew that I watched it. I recognized the alien guy. The Secret of Nim. I love The Secret of Nim. I love that movie. What's the weather like where I'm at right now? It's raining. Have I read the 3 Body Problem series? Nope. Never heard of it. Metropolis. I think I put that on my list. This chat is a perfect example of chaos theory in action. Stranger Things. I haven't seen the most recent season, but I did watch the first whatever came out before the most recent. I'm a young person. Oh, thank you. It's funny because I have 2 YouTube channels. This one is very recent, and then my gaming channel, I started in 2020. And the age distribution is very different on those channels, between those channels. So it's a lot younger on the gaming one, and then a lot older on this one. Yes, I just called all of you old. You're all old. And so am I. Hey, Lannis? I'm glad you're enjoying the Star Trek reactions. I'm enjoying watching Star Trek very much. Have I traveled overseas? I've never been out of the United States. The Hunt for Red October is a movie that's been requested many times or suggested, and I have it on my list. Have I seen any of the Muppets movies? I have seen a Muppet movie. And the thing that I remember from it is that song, Down in Kokomo. Which Muppet movie is that in? Which Muppet movie is that? Is it just like the Muppets? Bermuda, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take you. Bermuda, Bahama, come on, pretty mama. I'm pretty sure that song is in one of the Muppet movies because that's the only damn thing I remember. That's the only thing I remember from that movie. I swear that song is in the Muppet movie that I watched, but I could be wrong. Tom Cruise? I confused Tom Cruise for Kermit the Frog? What do you mean? Am I confused? Neverending Story is one of my favorite movies ever. Now I feel like I'm making shit up. Favorite bands? Oh yeah, I like Labyrinth. You remind me of the Babe. The Babe with the power. What power? The power of voodoo. Who do you do? Do what? Remind me of the Babe. My favorite... I have 3 favorite bands. 3. One is Garbage. Garbage with Shirley Manson. Second is Larkin Seal. They are a Japanese rock/pop band. And the third is Camel. Camel is I think they started in the late 60s, early 70s. They're like they're European. I don't know. I don't remember if they're British or English or what, but they are a progressive rock band and literally nobody has heard of them except me. Those are my 3 favorite. And I special mention to Rush and Porcupine Tree. You love lots of Garbage. Lots of you guys know Garbage. That's good. I saw Garbage in concert twice. Recently. Have I listened to Bandmade? Nope. I am not super familiar, Ricardo, with Yes's discography, but what I've heard, I really like. And one day I was like, let me listen to more Yes, and I clicked on a video, and the song was called Close to the Edge, and I listened to that whole 20 odd minute song, and I was like, this is the most amazing thing I've ever heard in my life. And then I was almost crying when I listened to it because it was transporting me to like some other universe. Camel or English. I love Camel. And yeah, one of the years that I saw them, Garbage were opening for Alanis Morissette. And previously they were doing a tour for their 2.0 album. So those are the 2 times I saw them. Ifly, you know Camel. Long goodbyes make me so sad. Yes. Okay, one person at least in this chat knows Camel, and that's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. And Nimpans either knows that Camel is English or just Googled it. So yes, thank you. Camel is awesome. Okay, so I'm not alone here. Okay, I feel so seen. Whenever I go to a used like record store or whatever, not record but like music place, right, where they sell like used CDs and stuff, I can never find Camel. Never find Camel ever. Thank you, Brooklyn, for the 10, and then the other 10 earlier that I don't know if I said thank you for. 80s movies have great soundtracks too. Blade Runner's soundtrack is a masterpiece. There are songs there like Rachel's song that are not in the movie, so it's beautiful. I listened to the Blade Runner soundtrack non-stop for like 3 days after I watched the movie. And my favorite song from that is, I always forget what it's called. Something about waiting. Wait for me, I think, or something like that. I think it's Wait for Me. But yeah, that soundtrack is absolutely... Favorite Doctor Who actor? It's not even a question. David Tennant. And second would be Catherine Tate. I loved them together. The Hitcher, I have The Hitcher on my list. I got recommended a lot of I don't know, how do you say Rutger Hauer? I don't know how to say his name. I've never heard it out loud. I've only read it, but I've got recommended a lot of his movies. Do I know the group LSD with Labyrinth, Sia, and Diplo? Nope. Black Sabbath, Hand of Doom. Do I code? No. AZ Manny, by the way. Hey, quiz show. No movie found? Really? Well, maybe I never watched a Muppet movie. Maybe I just watched a Muppet music video. Yeah, Garbage with Alanis Morissette was awesome. I think my favorite Garbage song is Vow, and they played it. They played it when they opened for Alanis Morissette. Close to the Edge? Yes. Porcupine Tree is cool? Yes. Camel was a brand of cigarettes? Yes. Does my necklace mean something? Does anybody know what my necklace is from? Besides Clamp, because Clamp is the one who bought it for me, I believe. Anybody? I was really shocked to find out that Shirley Manson played as a Terminator in the Sarah Connor Chronicles, but I did find that out, which is crazy. Jay, thank you for the $1.49. Legend. I have Legend on my list. The Legend soundtrack is from Yes? Holy shit. Hi, Seymour. From New Zealand. Love my Airbender videos. Thank you. And you're gonna be watching my Detroit Become Human playthrough? Dude, Detroit Become Human is great. That's a great game. Great game. You've seen Garbage in concert once? That's great. Better than none. Yeah, I have TARDIS stuff. How much Doctor Who have I seen? I've seen 9, 10, 11, and part of 12. Any Bigfoots or UFOs near my home? Yeah, my husband has big feet. How much My Little Pony have I seen? Oh, I grew up with the My Little Pony back in the day. Oh, right, the necklace. Yes, Redeemer knows. This necklace is from Berserk. It's from Berserk, which is a manga, and also it has some animated adaptations to it. What was I saying? I think it was in the middle of saying something. Shit. Oh, wait. Something about Doctor Who? Oh, My Little Pony. That's what I was answering. My Little Ponytails. I grew up with My Little Ponytails. And then I've also seen like 5 seasons of Friendship is Magic until I got bored, I guess. You make Doctor Who content? Really? I grew up with Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. You're just saying that as a fact, not even... Is that a question or a fact? Because yes, I did grow up with Chip and Dale Rescue Ranger. Your favorite Doctor Who is Tom Baker? I haven't seen the classic Doctor Who's. I tried watching the first Doctor and I just couldn't finish it. You know, because we're 80s babies. Represent. I like Tailspin too. Hey Reggie, you like my necklace? Can you expect to meet my husband on the channel? No, he hates being on camera. Dude, but like low key, like DuckTales is great, Tailspin is great, Chip and Dale, but what about Gummy bears everywhere? I don't even know how the song goes, but it's been stuck in my head for my whole life. I only remember the song though. I don't remember what the show was about. Have I seen Firefly? Yes. Oh, hi, Andrea. Yeah, I've seen Firefly. I have. Exactly, Ryujin, exactly. I remember I really like Gargoyles, but I don't remember Gargoyles. I just remember that I really liked it. Thundercats? Thunder! Thunder! Thundercats! Ho! Thundercats are on the loose. Thundercats are loose. That's another song that's been in my head forever. I watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer when it was like first airing, but I don't know how much of it I saw, and I was really young. I have not seen any Godzilla movies. There are like 3 shows that I remember, and there's probably more. Actually, okay, so there's like 4 shows that I remember watching actively with my dad. I didn't really watch Star Trek actively with my dad, but I remember watching a lot of Buffy with him, a lot of X-Files. Absolutely love the X-Files. La Femme Nikita, if anyone's heard of that. And of course, Xena, the warrior princess. But like, if I watched any of those right now, it'd probably be like almost a first watch, because I don't remember like specifics about them. I just remember like Xena kicked ass and she would be like, whatever. And X-Files, like, I just remember like I was in love with both Mulder and Scully. And, it creeped me out, but I don't remember. The only episode of the X-Files that I remember specifically is like, and I even barely remember it, but it really freaked me out, was when Scully got a tattoo and it like made her, it kind of like mind controlled her or something. That's all I remember. Dude, Lucy Lawless is hot as fuck. You know, you remember La Femme Nikita? Your mom liked that show, Ben? Yeah, my dad was big on La Femme Nikita. That's one of your favorite X-Files episodes? Yeah. You love Duchovny and Californication? I've only seen him in X-Files, I think. But I I remember in 7th grade, we were supposed to draw. I was in a art exploration class where we did like a little bit of everything. We drew, we did sculptures, we did whatever. We did like clay sculptures and stuff. And one of our assignments was to draw a portrait of a famous person. And I drew David Duchovny as a 12-year-old who watched X-Files. Most people were drawing Leonardo DiCaprio. I was like, nah. I mean, he's cute, but he's no David Duchovny. He was a naughty boy pre-X. What are you saying right now, Jay? Don't make me like look this up. What do you mean he was a naughty boy before the X-Files? Please stop. Please stop. I can't hear this right now. Am I ready for Ahsoka? Yeah, I think I am. Don't tell mom that babysitter's dead. Never heard of that. He was a naughty boy post X-Files? Is he just a naughty boy? David Duchovny was in Twin Peaks as a trans. Wait, I feel like I might remember that. Red Shoe Diaries? I never heard of that. Have I read or watched any Charles Dickens stories? Wait, is he the guy who did the whale? Just kidding. He didn't do Moby Dick. That's Herman Melville. I don't know Charles Dickens, I don't think. Oh! I just got reminded of one of my other favorite movies. No, I haven't seen the recent whale movie, but I would like to see it. Bye, Maximus. Yeah, tell me what Charles Dickens has done, because I don't know. Moulin Rouge is another one of my favorite movies. I love that movie. Time Machine. Top 3 favorite movies. I can't do a top 3, but I can reiterate some of my favorite movies that I mentioned earlier. Aside from Moulin Rouge that I had mentioned right now, the original Star Wars trilogy, Blade Runner, I recently watched it and it's freaking the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Hi, Wonka. What else did I say? The Abyss. Shit, my brain. The Last Unicorn. I know your brother is a fan of that one too. My brain stopped working. Sorry. What else did I even say was my favorite movies? Oh, The Neverending Story. I have a lot of favorite movies. There's a lot of stuff that I've forgotten that I... Oh, and Ed Wood, of course, Ed Wood. Will I watch 2049? Yes. The Last Unicorn gave you nightmares? I can see why. You know another kid's movie that is really, really scary? Brave Little Toaster. Now that movie It will change you. It will change you. The never-ending story is creepy as fuck, man. It's depressing too. Shit. True Lies. True Lies is on my list. The Black Cauldron. I have the book. I have that series. Strictly Ballroom. Never heard of that. Oh, you know what some of my favorite, like, sports, I guess sports movies are? Cool Runnings. You guys all know Cool Runnings. But has anyone ever seen... Oh, and A League of Their Own, of course. A League of Their Own. But has anyone ever seen that the bicycle movie? Oh gosh. Gattaca? I watched Gattaca before, but I think I could do a rewatch of that one. You never saw this Toaster movie? It's a good movie. I haven't really thought of doing some... Yes! Breaking Away! Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Jay. So some of you guys know Breaking Away. Oh my... I need to rewatch that one too. Oh my gosh. I didn't know The Brave Little Toaster had sequels. When I watched My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, I think when it was like airing. The bike movie. I love how I said the bike movie and people actually knew what I was talking about. One of the movie quotes that always like popped up in my family was the dad saying refund, refund, refund. I don't know. That was just a thing that we did at my house growing up from Breaking Away. Refund. Thank you, Ben. You loved Lloyd Alexander's... I never knew how to say it. I always called it Terran, so sorry if it's wrong. Terran Wanderer series. Yes, I read that when I was in middle school. Field of Dreams, never seen it. Mean Girls, I've seen that. I've seen Mean Girls a couple times. It's hilarious. Flash Gordon, I've never seen it. Never seen that. The Tram Car, never heard of that. Dark City, I'm definitely gonna do Dark City. I want to do that one soon. In the bike movie, they were going to shave their legs to go faster. Yeah, you got to be more aerodynamic. Have I seen the My Little Pony Equestria Girls movies? I think I saw the first one. Hey, Turlo. Scarface, never seen it. Strictly Ballroom, similar-ish to Moulin Rouge. I like more dancing than music. Oh, you know what dancing movie I love? I saw it like a few years ago for the first time. Dirty Dancing? Dirty Dancing. Man, I cried. I've never seen The Crow. Watership Down. Never seen it. Turk 182. I know Blink 182. Any plans to watch The Exorcist? I'm not opposed. What other genres do I want to get into aside from sci-fi? Just anything that will just blow my mind. Anything that has leaves me with questions at the end. Anything that has I like complex stories that make me think long and hard about things. That's why I really enjoyed Blade Runner. Do I like westerns? I've seen a couple westerns. I've never seen Shawshank Redemption. I've seen The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and I've seen, I think, a few more dollars. We talked about 2001: A Space Odyssey earlier. I saw it when I was a kid, like really young, for some reason. And I don't really remember much. Have I seen Akira? Yeah, I have Akira on my shelf back there on this side that you guys can't see. Or actually, I guess you can see this bookshelf. I have Akira over there. Fistful of Dollars. Yeah, that one. Those are the only two Westerns I've seen. Unless you count Blazing Saddles. But my friend showed those two movies to me like within the past year. Seen Rango? Nope. I have not checked out Blade Runner 2049 yet. Arrival? I've seen Arrival recently with one of my Patreons. Sorry guys, I saw it. I saw it before I was doing the reactions here. That's one of my one-on-one Patreon hangouts. I've never seen A Clockwork Orange. Two great thought-provoking movies. Annihilation? Annihilation. I've seen Arrival, but not Annihilation. I'll write it down, though. Dude, I have a freak... You guys want to hear my list of movies that I have been recommended? Predator 1 and 2. These are all the ones that I've written down. There's been a lot more that I have not written down. Okay? The first two Predators, True Lies, Total Recall, RoboCop, Dead Poets Society, Starship Troopers, Demolition Man, Conan the Barbarian, Red Heat, Commando, Nightmare on Elm Street, Real Genius, The Running Man, Pan's Labyrinth, Good Will Hunting, The Iron Giant, Clerks, The Last of the Mohicans, The Empire of the Sun, The Last Emperor, Dangle, I don't know, Twister, RRR, The Big Blue, The Crow, Shawshank Redemption, The Green Mile, Vertigo, Psycho, Out of Sight, American Psycho, American Werewolf in London, Nikita, Evil Dead, Mad Max, Tron, 2001, The Thing, Planet of the Apes, the James Bond movies, the Back to the Future trilogy, Unforgiven, Short Circuit, The Black Hole, Blade, Hellboy, The Road, Highlander, Blade again for some reason, 12 Monkeys, Raw Deal, Journey to the Center of the Earth, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, The Hunt for Red October, Crimson Skies, Ex Machina, Dark City, Soldier, Nirvana, Strange Days, Legend, Metropolis, Beyond the Black Rainbow, Imposter, Children of Men, Soylent Green, The Hitcher, Blind Fury, Split Second, Hobo with a Shotgun, Flesh and Blood, Lady Hawk, Soldier of Orange, Turkish Delight. Those are all the Rutger Hauer movies or whatever. The Adjustment Bureau, Predestination, and I just added Annihilation. I am set for life. I am set for life. I don't think I need any more recommendations for a while. Too much Arnold in that? Well, a lot of those were were Arnold recommendations. That's the tip of the iceberg. Guys, stop! Add Gattaca. You guys... Oh, I gotta add Dune. I'll add Gattaca. I've seen Gattaca before. It would be a rewatch, but I think I definitely could. I might be able to react to it. The Day the Earth Stands Still? No, I didn't. The Day... I'm not going to write down everything I see. But if you guys remind me of one that I wanted to write down, then I will write it down. Are me and Husbando similar or opposites? Opposites. Opposites. Husbando and I are opposites. 12 Monkeys. 12 Monkeys is being voted for. It's the patron. Some of my patrons are voting for that, so I think we'll be watching that one at some point. Crimson Tide. Now, how am I gonna pick which one of these to watch? What's my guilty pleasure film or TV show? Something most people say is bad, but you really personally like. I don't know if I have anything like that. Spin a wheel, random number generator. I believe you wanted to write down the searchers. I don't remember that. Raw Deal. Is that not on my list? A lot of people mentioned Raw Deal. Get Mochi to pick? Don't pick, just watch them all. Well, eventually. Eventually. At least I seem calm and relaxed in the face of my list. I have a huge gaming backlog, so I'm used to this. My true passion is video games. My true passion is video games. But this stuff is great too. This stuff is really great too. And I haven't watched a lot of movies recently, so... or over the years, so there's a lot that I can see for the first time. But I've been streaming video games on my Twitch channel since 2013, and I have acquired a ridiculously long backlog of games and people wanting me to play these games, and I myself wanting to play these games, so I mean, this is all my backlogs are crazy. They're plentiful. They are plentiful. But my gaming YouTube channel is just bunny tails. If anyone wants to see what's on there. My favorite video game? That's too hard to pick. But my first gut response is Final Fantasy VII, because that's like a major nostalgia thing for me. But it's hard to say what my favorite video game is, because there's so many that I love. I don't play VR. But I love RPGs. Again, I love games that have a story that I can get into, characters, world building. The same with my movies. I love stories. And I love deep stories. I did play Stray. It was okay. The ending of Stray kind of felt a little bit underwhelming. But there were some really cool... The music in Stray is really cool. And the atmosphere. I'm big on, like, atmosphere. Like, Blade Runner has, like, that atmosphere that I love. And then my favorite anime, which is called Ergo Proxy, has... The main reason that I like that is just, like, that atmosphere. And I don't know how to describe it. It's like... I don't know how to describe it. Hey, Try Sushi. Hey, Gray Invader. Thank you. 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim has an amazing story. And I think that video games... I'm gonna get on my soapbox here. Video games are very misunderstood. They're very misunderstood. a lot of people look at them and say those are for kids. You know, Fortnite, Call of Duty, those are great. But if you're someone like me who likes a good story to get into, something to think about, characters to fall in love with, a world to get invested in that has like a good world building. Video games have some of the greatest stories that I've ever encountered. You just gotta play the right ones. Like, one that I played recently is called Soma. It came out in, I think, 2007. It's been a while. It came out a little while ago. It's a short game. The gameplay I struggled with it. I got confused a lot of times on where I was supposed to go. So I don't know if I would recommend it to somebody who's not really into video games. But the story of that, the atmosphere and the story, I can't even say what it's about, but it asks like the question of like, what does it mean to be a human? What can you consider a human and not? Like, do you have to be a flesh and blood born human to have like humanity, to be considered a human? And it's a lot of like the same questions that Blade Runner asked. So yeah, there's some good stuff out there. Really good stuff out there. Anime too. Anime is not just for kids. It's not just Pokemon and Dragon Ball. There's really, really deep, dark, depressing, existential crisis, mature content anime that are really great. And they're anime. They're just animated shows. And you can do a lot of cool things with animation as well. So yeah, Ex Machina asked the same question. What remains of Edith Finch? You know, that would be a good one to recommend to somebody who's not really like into games, who, you know, isn't really like well versed in that kind of thing. What Remains of Edith Finch is it's quite short. You could do it in one sitting. It doesn't require a whole lot of skill or like reflexes, but the story it tells is phenomenal. You still can't watch Grave of the Fireflies for a second time since it hurts too much. Dude, Grave of the Fireflies is not for the weak of heart. For sure. Hi, Mark. Your son recommends which one? What time is it there? 7:33. I actually should probably go soon. I have to work tomorrow. You like Demon Slayer, Robert? Nice. You've seen a lot of mature anime involving tentacles. That's hentai. Oh, Edith Finch? Yeah, Mark, play it. What activity do I like to do outside of the house? You assume that I touch grass? I like hiking and camping, but I don't really have anyone to do it with, so I don't really do that often. But I just love being in nature. That's what I like to do. What industry do I work in? Just food service. Grass is overrated. There's bugs down there. You found one of those candy tins at a Japanese store and your wife couldn't figure out why it affected you so much. Oh my gosh, I've never seen those in person. Do I sing or play any instruments? No, not really. I sing for fun, but I'm not good at it. Anybody can sing. There's already a billion bugs living in my eyelashes. I'm pulling them all out. Camping is great if you like living like a refugee for a while. I haven't gone camping in a long time. Not since I was a kid. My dad would always take us camping. After he died, no more camping for me. But yeah, we used to go every year, once a year we would go. We would go up to the redwoods, and then we were always late. We always were late getting everything ready and driving up there. So whenever we would arrive, the park was closed because they closed after sunset, and the only way to get in was through the spikes on the ground that if you drive in the wrong direction, they will puncture your tires. So what my dad did was he would bring a wooden plank so that he would put it over the spikes, and then so we could drive over. And then Ranger Tom would be like, I told you guys you can't do that, but Ranger Tom loved us, so it was cool. And we would always my dad would just go down in the morning and be like, yeah, we came last night, but we didn't pay or anything, so I'm here to pay. Are the redwoods some sort of national park? No, the redwoods are native. The redwoods are native to California, and they're just like a big red tree, and some of them are really tall, like the tallest trees in the world, and then some of them are really wide, like the widest trees in the world. And then I think there's another kind of redwood in China, but there's different parks that are just in the redwoods. I love the redwoods. It's gonna be fun watching my reactions to all these great classic movies. I'm gonna do Blade Runner 2049 next. I don't know what after that. That was a great story. I'm glad you liked my story. We would always go to the same camping spot. We were known there. They knew us. Do my work colleagues know about my YouTube channel? A couple do. A couple. Only the cool people, you know? We had a rep. You take back your refugee comments after my story? Well, no, because we really did like to rough it. Like, the place that we would go camping. I've been to another camping place before where you drive your vehicle to the camping spot. Where we would go is you would park in the parking lot at the bottom, and then you would hike up to your camping site, and you would haul all of your equipment, tent, food, coolers, everything up this thing and up this hill. And it was like I think it was like a 10-minute walk to the camping spot that we always used to go to. Any cool national parks near me? I don't know. And hi. LLTV5. National Lampoon's Vacation movie. I've seen one of those. It was okay. Ever seen any bears? Where we would go camping, there weren't really bears, but you have to be careful of mountain lions. So we never saw a mountain lion. I know mountain lions are up there where we would go. But the raccoons were the worst. See any cocaine bears? No. I didn't. Was that a good movie? I saw the ads for it and I was just like, why? It's just a thing. Trains, planes, and automobiles. Do I live near the beach? No, I'm not. I mean, I could drive to the beach, but it's a bit of a drive. A few hours. No, we didn't. We don't have guns. We live in California, not Texas. Just kidding, but yeah, no. We didn't bring any thing like that. The raccoons were the worst though. The raccoons can open a latched cooler. Ice cooler. So what we would do is hang bags with food from the tree branches really high up, or put the bench of the picnic table on top of the cooler so they couldn't open it. What's going on? Oh, that's the song? I thought there was a knocking noise. I thought Mochi was doing something. Next song. I can't do that. Sounds like something's knocking on my door. What sport am I best at? Dude, I suck at sports. Hey, not very soft. Do you have a gaming channel? Or post reactions to major gaming moments? My gaming channel is called Bunny Tales. Yeah, I don't do sports, but in high school, we had in my sophomore year, we had an option of like, we could pick what we did each semester. There were different options: basketball, tennis, whatever. I did bowling the first semester. My average was like 140, so not great, but I guess not the worst. And for the second season or second semester, I did pickleball, which I was not really attuned to. So I guess if I'd have to pick, then I'd go with bowling. Have a good night, Scott. Yep, pickleball. It's like a cross between tennis and ping pong. I don't really do board games. I mean, I used to really like Candyland when I was a kid. Do I like card games? We used to play card games. I used to play them when I was younger with my family or friends at school, but not anymore. I must watch some Hitchcock movies. I've seen two. I've seen Rear Window and I've seen The Birds. And I liked them both, but I really loved The Birds. Do I remember Hero Quest, the board game? No, I only played, for board games, I only played stuff like Pictionary and Clue, and those were my favorites, I guess. Yeah, I haven't seen Psycho. It's on my list. Hey, Dandelion down. Watership down? Was that one on my list? What was the first movie I ever saw in theater? Do people remember their lives from back then? I don't. I don't know what the first movie I saw in theater was. The first two movies that I remember seeing in theater that I can think of is Star Wars Episode 4. Sometime in the 90s they did a re-showing of it, and I saw that. And then I also saw Little Nemo Adventures in Slumberland. But most of the movies that I watched when I was a kid were just from VHS. '97? Okay, yeah. Yeah, most of the stuff I remember I saw on VHS, I think. Mary Poppins, Fern Gully, yup. Did I see the Ewok Adventures? Nope, I don't know what that is. Land Before Time, that was a good one. I don't remember it too well, I just remember it was sad. What are my snacks of choice at the movies? Oh man, this is my favorite topic ever. Nachos and Junior Mints. Shitty movie nachos with jalapenos, of course, and a box of Junior Mints. That's all I need. Nothing else. I don't want anything else. The Junior Mints are a must. The Junior Mints are a must. It's an interesting combination. I don't necessarily like them for the combination, but separately, I really enjoy them. Dark City. Oh, I'm definitely gonna watch Dark City. Videodrome. The Flight of Dragons. No drinks because of bathroom break. Oh, I just drink water. Raisinets are good, but I wouldn't pick them. Thank you, Michael Sarasso. Yeah, lots of people have told me about the menagerie. I think I've gotten about 100 comments about the menagerie. The Human Centipede? I've never seen that movie, but like I know a little bit about it and I don't want to see it. Yeah. I'm good on that one. I think that's one movie that if anyone suggested that I watch it, I would be like, nope. Do not see Eraserhead. I have never seen it. Director's cut of Dark City. I think I wrote down a note next to Dark City to watch the director's cut. I did. Yes, so that's taken care of. I've seen The Fly with Jeff Goldblum. I love Jeff Goldblum. Do I like to cook? No, Husbando is the cook of the family. He's the cook of the household. I'm not very good at cooking. He grew up in a household where people cooked. I grew up in a household where we ate TV dinners and went through the drive-thru. But I guess if I had to pick a favorite thing for me to cook, you guys are gonna get tired of me talking about my dad, but he really, like, I guess, shaped a lot of how I am today. I feel like I had a lot more in common with my dad than I did with my mom. And he introduced me to a lot of things, movies, shows, music, even video games. Even though he didn't play it, he, you know, made sure that my brother and I had video games to play and stuff. But he made this recipe, which is called grape chicken. Great Grape Chicken. It was in an old cookbook that he had. And I wanted to try to make it when I got older. And what happened was I don't know if I could tell this story. Anyways, I was able to find the recipe online. Searching for his name. And yeah, I did a Google search of my dad one time, and that recipe came up, and I was like, wow, like he uploaded it to a website or something. And then I made it, and it's really good. Yeah, it uses wine, white wine with grapes, chicken, cream, and tarragon, rosemary. It's really good. What year was my dad born? Probably like 51 or something. I honestly don't know. I don't know off the top of my head. We didn't do birthdays when I was growing up. Hi, Ming. What's up? Any mustard? No mustard. No mustard in that recipe. I'm getting very mixed reviews on Blade Runner 2049. People either love it or hate it. Or, like, a lot of people say it's better than the original, which that seems like a tall claim to me. And some people say that it's not as good, so it seems kind of 50-50, which is strange. And to think that there can be a sequel of a movie that came out in the early 80s, like now, and some people saying it's just as good, if not better, is crazy to me. Like, that's crazy. That it's a good sequel according to a lot of people. So yeah. We'll see. We'll see. I feel like I'll probably enjoy the original better, but I mean, the original Blade Runner became like, after I watched it, I was like, this is my new favorite movie. Like, screw everything else. Is that it? Might be recency bias, like I mentioned in my pinned comment. But like, my current thoughts right now is that this is the best movie for me that I've ever seen. Like, it speaks to me personally. The original started a subgenre. True. It's your favorite film ever? Original Blade Runner? Heck yeah. Do I think Deckard was a replicant? Oh my god. I'm so... I don't even know if I can say what I actually think about whether Deckard is a replicant or not, because so many people have told me in the comments, like, that in the books that Blade Runner is loosely based off of, he's not, and then originally he wasn't, but then Ridley Scott, was he the director? Like, added in the unicorn scene. Like, it wasn't even in the original vision of the movie. Like, he just wanted people to think and make up their own answer, and people are like commenting on my video like, Decker is a replicant, he's a replicant. And then there's other people that are like, he's not, or it's up to you to decide. And I got so inundated with this, is Deckard a replicant, that I don't even want to think about it. I'm sorry. The commenters killed that for me. I'm sorry. And if any of you here commented that, it's fine. It's fine. But like, I don't want to get into that discussion with people because it just seems like it's a place that I don't want to go. If that makes any sense. Like, you guys can be over there thinking about if he's a replicant or not, and I will be over here just, you know, thinking about how amazing like Roy Batty is as a character and how much I love him. So you guys can have fun. That's my take on that. It's okay. It's not any one person. It's like I got like 500 comments about it. Do I have a 50-50-ish split of male to female followers? I have 2 YouTube channels. I have this one, and then I have my gaming channel. This one is very new. And the gaming channel I've had for 3, maybe coming on 4 years. It's a 95-5 split. No girls watch me. No girls watch me. Which, with the gaming side, I understand. Because a lot of it's more like, still even today, it's mostly it's very male dominated. But yeah, same thing with the React channel. Well, Ming, you're one of the few. Ming, you are definitely one of the few. Girls, women, all that. It's 95-5. But maybe because of the type of stuff I've been reacting to is more like, maybe more guys watch Star Trek and Terminator, and I don't know. I'm not really sure. If yours were a social channel, all female fans would be just okay with you. You reviewed what? Oh, Black Macho and the Myth of the Superwoman. I've never heard of that before. You know tons of female Trekkies that are not come across your circle yet. I mean, I've seen some in the comments, but you know just as many women who love Star Trek as men. Well, maybe just, I don't know what it is then. I don't know what it is then. YouTube has always been male oriented. Yeah, I don't know. I'm fine with it. It doesn't bother me or anything. I've always kind of felt like I related to guys more than girls. But how do I feel about a spoiler section of Discord that I don't go in for something specific? Hi Jesse, what's up? You always related more to girls than guys? My best friends growing up were 3 boys. One was my age, one was 2 years younger, and then the other one was a bit younger. Quite a bit younger. three brothers, and we would play video games, watch Dragon Ball, rollerblade, and just roughhouse. That, yeah. That's a good line, Pat. I like that line too. You introduced your sister to Star Trek, and she's almost a bigger Trekkie than you are? Nice. Oh! I found something when I was looking through the closet. Hold on a second. Oh, also, I put a Star Trek costume, Uhura costume on my throne page for whoever wants to just like help purchase it. And then I decided that I should get some other accessories, so I got this necklace off of Amazon that I could wear for my reactions, and I got some Spock ears, but then I realized that I can't wear them and wear my headset, so it's like that's stupid. But the Uhura costume isn't funded yet, but my husband has something that I saw recently. I don't know if the green screen is... Oh, yeah, the green screen kind of messes us up. But look. Look at this. He got it for like a Halloween thing one year. It would be too big. It would be too big for me, but... I mean, I could wear it. Probably. But yeah, I have a Uhura costume coming on. Oh yeah, the stream is mirrored. Noticed. Alright, we're just gonna wear this now. It zips in the back. I'm not gonna deal with that right now. It has 3 things on it. It has 3 little circles on it. Well, wait a minute. The Uhura costume that I'm getting is red. Does that mean I'm gonna die if I wear it? Oh my goodness. Pips? Pips? Rank pips? Uhura usually stays on the bridge. Oh, so if you're wearing a red uniform but you stay on the bridge, then you're safe? Is that what it is? If you go down to the planet in a red costume, it's over. Just don't go on a mission. Okay. I'll remember that. I'll stay right here on the Enterprise. Gotcha, Max. What's it made out of that? I don't know. Did I get the green hoop earrings? Well, my ears aren't pierced. Actually, I never got my ears pierced. Yeah, so when I was really little, I asked my mom, like, can I get my ears pierced? And she said, wait till you're 13. And then when I turned 13, I didn't care anymore. So I just never got it. I want to though, but I don't know. Just never did it. I'm pretty tomboyish, Pat, in a lot of ways. Can I tell how I met my husband? Hold on. Republic Trooper, what game will I be streaming next? A game called I, the Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative. And it's gonna be amazing. It's a sequel to a game that I played earlier this year. And that game was like a total mindfuck. Anything else, Pierce? Nope. No piercings, no tattoos. Your sister was almost 40 when she got her ears pierced. Well, I'm almost 40. I'm almost 40. Maybe it's finally time. I met my husband in high school. We've known each other. Okay, so if I was 16 when I met him, and I am now 37, what is that, 21 years? I'm not good at math. Ask anybody who knows me. A lot of years, basically. You met your wife in high school too? Hey, high school sweethearts. Has Husbando given me any movie suggestions? For the channel? No, but there are movies that whenever he finds out I haven't watched them, he's like, where do I sign the divorce papers? I know Blade is one of those, but I can't think of what else off the top of my head. Your mom and dad have been married for 53 years. Husbando and I have been married for 12 years. My voice reminds you of Kat Dennings? I don't know who this Kat Dennings person is, but at least 2 people said that I look like her, and now you're saying I sound like her. That's weird. That's weird. Thank you, Walk. Who would I like to play me in a Bunny Tails movie? I don't really know actors. I don't know current actors and actresses, so I have no idea. You guys can figure that out. She's in the Thor movies? Oh, I've seen a few of the Thor movies. But I'd have to, like, see again. Have I heard about The Expanse? Yeah, but I've never seen it. A lot of people here have mentioned that. She like the love interest in Thor? Jane's friend, is Jane the love interest? I don't remember those. I don't remember those movies right now. I watched too many of those Marvel movies and I got uninterested in them. It was too much for me. It's as realistic as can be. She's the funny sidekick? Oh, I don't remember. I don't remember a lot of those movies too well. It's been a while since I saw them, and they're, I guess, not super memorable to me. I saw the first Iron Man, and then it was all downhill from there. Have I watched Star Trek Lower Decks? Nope. Burnout on special effects overload. Yeah, they're very flashy movies, but I don't know. They're just, I don't know. It's too much. Too many superhero movies. I can't keep anything straight anymore, and I can't just be interested. I don't know. What's my favorite breakfast? All of it. I've not seen Predator. I will watch it for the channel probably. Yeah, I just think they just went too hard on the superhero movies, and I'm afraid that Star Wars is going to be the same thing. I'm afraid that Star Wars is going to be too much Star Wars. There's a lot of Star Wars coming out. Lots of Star Wars stuff. But yeah, I mean, I love eggs. French toast. Waffles. Bacon. Just give me breakfast. Give me that fucking shit. All of it. All of it. My favorite band. We talked about this earlier, Ben, but I'll say my 3 top favorites again for you really quick. My 3 favorite bands are Garbage, Larkin Seal, which is a... Yeah, I fuck with hash browns. Garbage, Larkin Seal, which is a Japanese like rock band, and Camel, which is a 70s to current progressive rock band. No, it's okay, Ben. I don't mind. That was a long time ago when we talked about that. You haven't listened to Garbage in ages? I have all their CDs. I grew up with them. I love progressive rock. You know Camel? Anytime someone knows Camel, I get so happy. They don't get enough love. I already know Admiral. I already found that out. Watch Andor. I haven't seen it yet. Well, I should probably go, guys. This has been fun. Can I recommend a Camel song to start with? Lady Fantasy. It's a good one. Any well-known bands from my neck of the woods? My cousin went to school with the lead singer in San Jose, which I don't live in San Jose or anything, but I grew up around there, but I don't live really close to there anymore. But one of my cousins went to high school and was good friends with, to the point where this person would like come over to their house with the lead singer of Smash Mouth. So Smash Mouth hails from where I grew up. But I don't really know my cousins, so they're quite a bit older than me. It was probably before I was probably not born, or I was maybe a little kid. So thank you guys. I will just keep working hard. I know that you guys want to see more reactions. I know that people want lots of Star Trek very fast. And the movies, and of course Avatar. And I am going as fast as I can. And I am not forcing myself to do something that I'm not interested in. I am very interested and enjoying very much all the stuff that I'm doing for the channel. So, yes. I have some... basically, I try to post a new video every 3 to 4 days on the React channel, and I like to alternate. So, you can kind of guess whatever you're wanting to see when it's gonna come. So like we just did the Star Trek, so next is gonna be Avatar, and then after that I have a movie to post, and then we'll go back to Star Trek and then Avatar every like 3 to 4 days. I wish I could do it faster than that, but I can't. This channel is the side job of my side job, but it's a lot of fun. And I try to take a long time to make the reactions really good, and sometimes I have to deal with copyright issues to get it going. Andrew Latimer is amazing. Yes, he is. And on that note, I'll see you guys around. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.